Did I just do that slurp with the mic unmuted? Oh wow, that's a terrible start, isn't it? Whoops. So, that is my first mistake. So, let's boot this up. So, let me just go over what I'm doing today. I didn't really know what I was going to do with this, because I got a review code for this game, which may be a bit loud, and because for the last 3 or 4 review keys I've gotten, I've just made a regular video. Like, I just sat down to study it, and just made a regular video. I didn't stream it. But even then, like, I'm still experimenting with silly ideas, right? And one of them was, a few days ago, I sat down and just made like this Vtuber model here, which is clearly very crummy looking.
Was the evil demon lord Dimer, who amassed an army of
it got a little bit of attention for some reason. I'm not sure why it ended up on the front page for like 20 hours.
And power,
but there was enough interest, and like someone asked how I did it, so I thought, you know, I'm just gonna like stream this for a little bit, and a little bit later, when I take a short break from the game, I'll go over how I actually did this.
The king and his royal advisor, Wagram, directed an assault upon Dimer's lair in the country of Ocarin. After clearing a path, the Princess Arzette,
yes,
and an unlikely
model looks fitting for the game specific. Yes, so it is specifically made for this game. So like I just had an idea, and I thought, you know, let's make a VTuber model that's specifically styled after the CDI cartoon style. So it took like an hour for me to make, and
ensuring victory for the forces of good.
I made a few more improvements over the test video, so there's actually like I'll go over the method for the test video, and I'll also go over the method for this version as well, because it's actually 2 different methods, slightly.
Was sentenced to a lifetime of hard labor. Dale retired as a bard on the spoils of his
I'm not sure if it's capturing my mouse
continued to train,
very
swearing
well.
to uphold what they fought for. To that end, peace persisted in the kingdom of Faramore for a little over a decade.
So, that was the opening movie, and slight history lesson, if you don't know, is that this is based on the Zelda Philips CDI games, which are very notorious for being quite bad, especially since they were made independently. Like they had the license to make a couple of games with the characters, and that was it. So they outsourced it to like this bunch of nobodies, and essentially it just became a meme. And this is like a replication of that, which is, you know, completely no infringement on the original game at all. But it's still in carrying the spirit, to the point where it's like even the menus are actually slightly jank for some reason. Like like when I was checking this out like a few days ago or last week, it's like, oh wow, is this option screen deliberately jank? Like I can't press B to go back. I have to press the back thing, which is like a tiny thing, but it's like, yeah, it's just that one of those little things that got me. Anyway, I could continue, but that was only like 10 minutes of playtime, and it's on easy mode. That's why it has that little minus symbol afterwards. And there's actually only 1 save slot, so I can just press new game so you can see the opening. So yeah, no health drops on casual.
10 years of scrubbing floors! Finding these jewel shards was no easy task.
Scrubbing
but
floors.
Now,
long last, I have returned.
He definitely did not scrub the floors of Hyrule, though. It's definitely a different land.
Power
And that is definitely not the force of three things.
Soul.
It's clearly a different color.
Of course, Master.
Very good. Henceforth, you'll have the power to crush your foes in my name. Now, on to other matters. Master! My trusted servants, I am pleased you've not forgotten me.
Oh, and you can see there are 4 pieces, and they are purple, and they are not yellow, and it's not green. Yep, that is definitely, you know, no relation at all.
Will be eternal. This kingdom will be mine.
It will be mine.
Your Majesty, our worst fears have come true. Dimer and his minions have returned.
I know.
Impossible. What about the Jewel of Faramore?
Oh, our vigilance waned. The jewel shards are with the enemy.
Ah, easy peasy. We just gotta get the jewel back together and trap him in that old book, right?
If only. A dark fog has enveloped the land. It prevents our approach. Your eyes cannot see daylight out there.
What about the sacred beacons? They weakened Dimer before.
I'm afraid that due to complacency, they've been left unlit.
Oh well, what can we do?
I just wonder what
Well,
Diamond's up to.
As you know, only a member of the royal family can rekindle the beacons.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm not.
I'm not.
Another issue. My scouts report sightings of dark tapestries that impede critical paths.
Oh, not a problem. My ancestors hid sacred
Impede
candles throughout the
critical
kingdom
paths.
that can burn these
That's
tapestries.
a really specific phrase. That's
That
totally not
settles
related
it
to
then.
game mechanics.
Another fun adventure for me to stay out of.
Where must I go?
I've placed teleportation scrolls throughout the kingdom that you may use, so long as the dark fog around them has been dispelled.
I'll be leaving then.
Good luck!
Get back before
Get
dinner!
back before
Be
dinner.
safe, my daughter.
I suppose it does look like a muffin. I don't know if I'd want to
Wanna
eat that though.
Dimer? Let's get started.
So I'm going to skip that tutorial. The only thing I did was to actually just finish this first level, and that was it. So I really haven't really played much. Oh, I forgot to turn on classic mode. Oh well. I could do that right now. That'd be a pain, wouldn't it? Actually. Should I turn on classic mode and use up to jump? Where is it? Oh, there we go. There's an achievement for this, but I need to restart the game. Press up to jump also swaps attack and shoot buttons. So that's just a tiny mistake there. Just gonna skip all these movies.
And years.
Wanna defeat Dimer?
I'm gonna hate playing this. Oh, it didn't commit. Psh, whatever, okay. So, I'm gonna hate playing this on normal mode. Try again. It's not the most difficult game in the world. So in that in that opening movie, something I kind of appreciated for some reason is that clearly there were a couple adventures before this, right? It was in the prologue, and instead of like becoming a hero and training like crazy, the bard, he kind of just became a deadbeat, and I just find something funny about that. It's like some kind of alternate universe of that other game, you know. It's like, what happens when...
Finally sent someone to kill me. Alright, make it snappy. I'm sure you got places to go, other people to kill.
No! Who would do that?
Oh, my name is Cypress. I want to move into town, but the mayor thinks I'm a monster man.
I don't think that.
Really? You don't think I'm a disgusting, rabid nut? You think you could convince the mayor to let me move in then, and stop thinking I'm the wolf among us?
That has to be intentional when they say the wolf among us. That has to be intentional. Have you noticed? It's like, oh, you want to defeat Daimar, you must die. Like you said that. I was like, have you ever noticed that it's like, his name is Die More. It's like, it's not you must die. You must die more than dying. It's. To be honest though, I didn't notice that pun myself. I just saw it mentioned somewhere else. It's a very clever name pun there. That probably is how they came up with the name. Just look at the size of those hitboxes as well.
Golly! It's Arzette!
Golly!
Oh, you've already lit a beacon.
I doubt the rest will be that easy. Any new info?
Indeed. My scouts have reported blockades enchanted with color magic.
How am I supposed to get through them?
You'll need a tool that can fire magic of the same color.
Great. Something else I have to find.
Yay!
Careful, Arzy! Don't get red in the face!
Tell me there's only one color to deal with.
To my knowledge, there are 3 types of color magic.
Don't look so blue, princess!
I'm going back
I like how she was clearly pissed off. Like, just her face is like, yeah, like, you're not helping. Like, just shut up, please. Right.
Mayor, please grant Cypress Town citizenship.
That beastly brute. That snivelly hound. Here in my Polkara Demon? Never!
You know, my
Polkara
smart
what?
sword doesn't hurt friendly folks. You're not being very friendly.
Citizenship to Mr. Cypress granted. Ahoy, hoy!
That was an easy quest. So yeah, as far as I can tell, this isn't a very long game. I don't know if it's visible in cutscenes, but Arzette's designer confirms the handle of Arzette's sword has the face of an eagle carved into it. That is... Ah, you can see in this sprite here. The it looks like it's the guard specifically that looks like an eagle head. Wow, that's an interesting piece of trivia you brought up. Huh. Try again. Oh, I have to go through this to get to that wolf man. At least it's not that hard. So, personally, when I was playing this at first, I was looking at the animations, right? And I'm old enough to have not have played this, but to have actually played games from this period. And when I was looking at the animation, this is just one of the thoughts I had when looking at it. But I thought it's I didn't really think the animation was that bad for some reason, and it actually kind of reminded me of the games that I did play with this kind of animation. I'm not sure how to put it. It was more specifically, I think I was more specifically focusing on the really low pixelated style without anti-aliasing. So if you look at this,
At the newest citizen of Faramore Town.
Really? I can't believe it! Thanks! Oh, right! Have a lantern.
Like the animation, these cartoons are so low resolution and so limited in color palette that they can't even have anti-aliasing for the black lines. And when I was kind of like a 10-year-old or something, I was like, I did play some games with these kinds of cartoons, and they were all super low resolution with those kinds of limitations as well. So instead of being turned off by it, I kind of felt nostalgic for some reason when I saw the cartoons in Arzette here. Oh, there's a candle up there for some reason. What is that? You know what? Is there a way for me to... Ah! Save and exit to map. Haha. Yes, so that's what I'm referring to. I didn't know how to bring it up, but I played many of those Humongous Entertainment games as a child, and the animation style, or rather the resolution and color limits at the very least, that was what appealed to me. That was why I liked seeing these cartoons. And it's oh wow, it's so they just somehow nailed it. You could say things about how the original games for these really did have bad animation, but these were done by people who have animation backgrounds and really did kind of care for making it weird rather than bad.
A cave system's nearby. Throw a bomb and you'll be spelunking in no time.
This guy really reminds me of
Not so fast.
Ren and Stimpy or something. That kind of drawing.
Not make it back. Take this. If you use rope in dark places, you'll escape back to safety.
I appreciate it.
What is that sound? what's the button to switch? Is there a switch button? Yeah, so I believe most just found the CDI cutscene especially jarring because the Zelda name was attached to it, and when it comes to Zelda, a certain high quality is often expected. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where the difference lies, I suppose, because I didn't grow up with Zelda, or at least at that age, I was not exposed to Zelda yet. I was exposed to humongous entertainment. So, for me, I was introduced to Zelda through Ocarina of Time, and none of the SNES or NES era stuff, and none of the CDI era stuff as well. So, oh, that was actually a death zone. Okay, well, Ah, the light. I need to follow the light. Now, if this was Lord of the Rings in the marshes, I would say don't follow the light. But in this case, I am following the light. I'm not interested in bonuses. And I guess I might take a deliberate death here. Yeah. Oh, there's a... Oh, no. Shield ring. Oh, that's cool. Wait, I didn't find what I was looking for, did I? And I'm back here. That said, I do have another interesting thing about what I've played, like anecdote about the things I've played in the past. Because when I think of the animation, I've already referred to how, like, oh, I'm familiar with it because of humongous entertainment. But like, I'm also kind of familiar with, I suppose, playing on a VCR. Because the CDI, as you know, is actually a video game on a VCR, but this is not Philips's only foray into VCR games. Like, the CDI is actually not the only Philips device with games on them, and I've played some as a child, which is something I have actually not been able to find documented on the internet. It's one of those, like, there's a lot of retro enthusiasts out there on the internet, but I've actually not been able to find anyone document VCR games aside from the CDI online, and even then the CDI is actually not that well documented online either. And it's a kind of a weird segue, but I've always wanted to actually feature that on my channel, but it's kind of a bit of an effort because I would need few more resources than what I have at the moment to really kind of honor that and cover that. And even then, it'll be like a 5-minute video. So, oh, why is that glimmering? Huh. Not that per se. VCR games like Rat, a board game you play with a video. I remember those kinds of things, but I'm actually not referring to that. What I mean is an actual game in the OS of the VCR. So I'm not sure how common it was, but on several of the, at least one of them, I don't know how many, but they're on VCRs of the time, they had software on them, like, you know, with on-screen menus and stuff. And sometimes you actually had a game inside them as well. It was just a pre-programmed game. It's kind of like how, like on like the first Nokia phone, you had Snake on it, right? But this was like 6 years earlier than that. I'm not sure. But on the VCR, you know, you would have a programmable menu, and it just happened to also have a game. Oh, of course there's more past that. What's this? Okay.
Here to challenge me? What behooves you to...
What behooves?
Cease this laughter. You will suffer. Nay, you...
Nay?
Enough! Rein it in!
This is a...
Come here! Stop horsing around!
Such a difficult boss fight. Ah. Wow, that was such a difficult boss fight, don't you think? I didn't even... I'm sure those acorns are important somehow. Oh yeah. Well, that was easy. Where to now? Let's see. It's been about a week since the game came out, and I believe this game is only about 3 or 4 hours long, so it's entirely possible for me to actually just play through this whole game now. But it's oddly enjoyable. Like, it's simple but enjoyable. It's kind of like, I suppose I could compare it to Kirby, oddly enough. Like, Kirby is also kind of a very simplistic game. It's kind of intentionally designed to be like in a newbie's platformer, right? I'm not sure. Is that a good thing or a bad comparison I'm making? I'm not sure. And what does that say about Kirby? It's so... So much for getting permission to play, like, other games. Like, huh. Hello, hello. I'm good.
You got an eye for beauty, don't you?
I suppose.
I lost my husband in the war. He was turned
Is that
into
a
a
Polaroid?
creature, got bombed. Boom! Shook the whole room, I tell you. He never gave me the jewelry I wanted. Bring me something starry, will ya? In return, I have something to quench your thirst.
That is awkward.
Hey, look everyone! It's the princess!
Oh, I love that face
Pretty
animation.
sure they can see me.
Yeah, but you always gotta be mindful of what's around you. If you see anything nasty coming your way, you gotta knock it away with your weapon.
That is amazing. And these sprites, like the colors, and the color selection in these sprites. It reminds me so much of like playing King's Quest V or something, and just again like the EGA graphics era. I'm not sure how to refer to it. And since he's having a drink, I guess I'll have a drink as well.
Hey, want one on the house, princess?
No, thank you. Say, that's a smith's anvil behind you, isn't it?
Ah, yes. I was a great blacksmith in a past life. I dreamed of forging the ultimate weapon.
The
But
ultimate
alas,
weapon.
Those days are gone.
Please, go on.
Well, this dream weapon needs refined chains and sacred oil. Problem is,
Oh wow,
they're
he has
impossible to
actual
get.
hooves.
The oil's kept by some unbeatable wizard in a dungeon, and I have no idea about the chains. I'd go investigate it myself, but you know, I am but a mere small timid man. A great big muscular warrior is what we need.
Well, I'll get the oil and find the chains for you.
You know, I couldn't ask.
Yes, but you're not asking. I will do this. Anything else?
Oh, here's the key to the dungeon with the oil. Good luck with that. My only tip is to help folks in need. That'll probably steer you on the right path.
Between the sip at the beginning and that canned sound, this has become the ASMR stream. I am kind of trying to play into that a little. I considered turning my noise suppression back on so you wouldn't hear the can, but I thought, you know, I might as well try going into that. I'm not very good at that yet, but, well, let's see. Like, I'm even concentrating on my voice a little bit, it's like to try to make it sound a little gentle. Oh, that looks like a place for a bomb. Oh, that's a rat man.
Howdy there, stranger. I take it you're on a quest.
Right. Apologies for the hold.
That reverb.
Oh, no worries about that. I could use a little sunshine in here anyway.
Did he film this?
If you
Did he
dig
record
further
this in the
down,
closet?
Maybe I can finally get some plumbing in here too. You know, an adventurer has got to explore all curiosities.
Curiosities?
Yeah, cracked walls, strange spaces. Investigate them. Of course, you don't seem to be afraid of throwing those bombs. I once even heard of a hero finding a cooked turkey leg in a wall. Oh, seasoned to perfection.
I'm pretty sure it
legend
was a
says.
whole chicken.
Yeah, you might even find a few coins hidden away by portly old fools. Keep your eyes peeled, you hear?
Thanks. I'll do my best.
That's the spirit.
So another random bit of trivia based on just me looking at this game. So like I said, I got this as a review code. I am actually obligated to tell you that if you want to check out the game and buy it, you have to use the referral link. That was a condition for me getting the review code. It's like, if you do choose to do something about it, use it so it tracks and it says that I actually did like help with a sale. Anyway, who's this?
Oh, Your Grace.
At ease, Univore. Did I surprise you?
The good kind of surprise. Not like running out of supplies. You don't want to be caught without a bomb in a hard place.
I'll remember that. Keep up the good work.
Yes, Princess. Surely.
Ow. As a novice voice actor, don't push yourself with the voice and make sure you drink plenty. Yes. Well, yeah, I don't really consider myself a voice actor, so I appreciate the advice. I am trying to stay hydrated with coffee and Pepsi, which is not really a great thing, but okay. So what was that thing I was going to say? So I was really curious about how this game was made. So when I downloaded it, I went into the files and I actually just decided to check it out because I couldn't actually tell what it was made in. It's not in Unity. It seems to be a little bit bespoke. I do know that the developer's previous work was done in Game Maker, but that's kind of a side thing. What kind of amused me was that so this game is about 1.8 gigabytes in size, and about 1.5 gigabytes of that is video. Yeah. So like all of those FMVs interacting with the characters, yeah, that's the majority of the file size. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a shield. I just instinctively tried to crouch and that didn't work because of the hitboxes. Yeah, I was going to say, even as a coffee addict, you recommend water. I was going to say, it's like I'm drinking a ton of diuretics at the moment, and it's like, that's probably not a good thing. Now, I've been ignoring these bonuses. Let's just do at least one.
Time's up.
Oh, there it was. It was right there. Oh well. But yes, I was very amused at the file size, with it being about 80% video. Oh, I need to refresh my items. How do I refresh them? That's a problem. Okay, I can't go in there. You know what? I might actually need to buy my items. I don't know. Aha. Oh, okay, one stack is 3. Okay, this guy's awesome.
You struck luck, my friend.
These wares aren't elsewhere.
elsewhere.
My goods will improve your fortunes, so long as you improve mine.
Right. There's something, like, as jank as the games were, there's something very nostalgic about this, just because of the mismatching of art styles and stuff like that. Would it be fitting to suggest? I don't know what that is. It's full of Vulcan. I'm sorry. I know you tried to make a joke, but I don't think I got that reference. Oh, that guy's red. Okay, he is invincible. Oh, I'm clearly not supposed to be here yet. Oh, wait a minute. I never actually found the beacon for this either, did I? Was there a beacon? I'm not sure. You had to do it. Okay, I'm not reacting in time for that shield. Oh, the exit changed in location. That's interesting. I wonder if I can just use... Oh, I can just use that. Aha. Oh, that's totally cheating. It's a brand of mineral water which had someone voicing a volcano who made water. Okay, that's... Ah! Used in many a YTP. I'm actually not familiar... This is a weird thing to admit to, but I am actually not familiar with the whole YouTube poop thing. Like, I don't actually watch them. Locked. Okay. It's just one of those internet meme things. I suppose I never got into. I mean, YouTube's a very big place, you know. I usually watch a lot of scientific videos. That's usually my area of interest. Okay, so I'm missing a key. At least nothing respawns. Oh, I can't go back up. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, I'm just noticing that the music is... It's again, it's another one of those things that must be deliberate. It's not looping smoothly. Like there's clearly a tempo shift or some kind of a bass shift that indicates when it's looping. And it's like, okay. Ah, I see something. No. Just instinctively pressing select for my item menu. Aha! Okay, so the key is always in the room where the locked door is. That's the good thing to remember. What was that? Oh, it's an oasis. It's time to hydrate. There we go. Even though it's not a real oasis. Thank you for releasing me.
Allow me to heal you.
All right.
As a reward, how about some fairy dust?
No, thanks.
Oh, I insist. Enjoy. Oh, thank
Oh, same scene. Okay. So, the eyes for this version of the Live TV model are actually based on hers. They're not swirly, but I based them on that. So, and then I realized that every character's eyes are drawn differently. So it's like so much for that reference. So much for trying to make it look like CGI. Those iframes are so long. That's a beacon. I need to go through this entire level again to break these? Oh no. Okay. Oh, and this exclamation mark is so useful. So what can I do here? Not useful. Checkpoint. This music is great. How are these all bangers? Oh no, I need a candle. Okay. So I need to make a point of looking for them as well. Ah, okay, that's the end of that. And I I see a candle on the other side. Oh, it's an exit. Wait, that's not my exit. Would you like to take the zip line? Not yet. Do I need a rubber chicken with a pulley on it?
Yay!
Nope. What is this? It appears to be an observatory. And I need a key. Oh, right, that's convenient. Okay, right there. Who is this?
What are you working on?
Oh, it's just a little bow weapon that can shoot magic. Thing is, I need fairy dust to get it working, but I can't find any fairies anymore.
Oh, how convenient.
quel dommage. What about you, child?
Nope, but I'll keep a lookout for them.
Ah, fantastic. I hear fairies hide in the desert. If you bring some of their dust, I get this arm working in très rapidement.
I found some fairy dust.
Oh, terrific.
It looks
Thank
like
you,
sprinkles.
dear Royal. Let's see. I call it le intelligent gun. It will shoot couleur magique. Like your sword, it only hurts unfriendly creatures. Here, you can have it, mon princess.
Wow, thanks.
Oh, almost forgot. The gun's powered by souls.
What?
Anytime you slay an enemy, look for its feu de lame. It's soulfire. Here's 50 souls to start with.
Thanks.
Bonne chance, princess. Now to my next invention.
It's powered by that's really specific. More souls for the soul gun.
May I?
Of course.
It's beautiful.
A vast universe, but our world is a speck.
Puts it all
The
into
sun's up right now.
perspective, huh?
Your interest has made my day. As a gift, take some cosmic jewelry, courtesy of the stars.
They're almost as bright as you, Odie.
That looks like a pile of flint. Okay. So I have a gun, and it looks like a kind of magical girl kind of gun. And I'm just realizing this is like an epic trading quest, isn't it? Like I got the lantern to get the dust, to get the gun, to get the earrings. Okay. Nope, I think I need to leave the map. So, I have it's okay, I have a gun now. Souls. Must have more souls. Why was there a marker here? Oh, right. Find something starry. cheeks.
Oh, as promised. A hero gave me this cutie. Drink from it, and it'll renew your spirits. Ta-ta.
Is that a reminder to hydrate? It's a canteen. Oh, it's a health heal. That's That's kind of cool. So that'll help me survive a little bit more. He's just selling souls now. Like, what is this? He's just there's a I probably shouldn't cross his path. Let me try to get this scrolls. Wait, did I just I just bought that for nothing.
Whoa, this isn't a charity, friend. Pay with something, will ya? You'll pay one way or the other.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs, souls, whatever you need, we've got it, my friend. Now, what was this? I can't remember.
If you ever need something special done with that little sword of yours, just drop by and I'll give it a shellac.
He has a hammer for okay.
Isn't the world just so bleak?
I wouldn't say that.
It is! Oh, I resolve to see all colors, not just what these puny eyes can show me. I will alchemize these shrimp goggles. You'll see. Or rather, I'll see.
Oh dear. Alright. So, let's look at the time. Now, I did say I would take a break and go into how I made this bottle, and that's about the time I would do that. So, first off, I've been drinking a ton of diuretics for some reason, like with coffee and Pepsi, so I actually need a mint for some reason. Okay, so let's see here. Now, as I said at the beginning of the stream, the reason why I did this was because I did a test video. Like I got a review key for this game, and what's a good screen I should leave this on while I'm speaking? I suppose I'll just stick to here. Yeah, so I got a review key for this game, and I didn't really know how I wanted to cover it. I was still deciding, and as part of that, I just messed around and made this Vtuber model, which looks a lot like a CDI character. And I just put that on because I didn't even like. If I was going to throw it away, I might as well just put something quick on YouTube so someone would see it. and I don't know why it got interest, but it did, so I decided to do this. And I might as well just explain how I did it, because it like people were saying, like there were some comments saying it's like, oh, it's so cool, but it didn't seem like a big deal to me. I just thought it was a nice visual effect. So let's take a look here. First off, how should I do this? So unfortunately, when I Alt-Tab, the game pauses, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. But this is essentially a combination of making an actual new model and applying a number of filters on it to ensure that it actually does look pixelated and stuff like that. So the first one is, if I just leave it like that. So the first one is that this is not actually a pixelated Vtuber model. It is in fact a really badly drawn copy of my current model. So if you look at this, like I've turned off the pixelize filter, and you can see that it is in fact a really badly drawn copy of my Vtuber model, and that's really the first step of it. So I essentially redrew it with flat colors and also really thick lines, and the thick black lines are the important part because I need them to pop out. The second thing though is really where the filtering comes in, because like the model is designed in a way to use the filters, so it's not just running by itself. So what I'm actually also doing is that I'm applying a number of color correction filters on it. So the first one is a pixelize filter, but if I just put that on by itself, you can see that like this is without any filters at all, but if you look at the pixelization filter, you can see that there is a fair amount of anti-aliasing going on and stuff like that. So the black lines aren't really smooth, and to do that I need to apply like a few more filters to make the black lines really pop out. And the way that I did that in the test video was to just apply a sharpen filter. So if I apply the sharpen filter now, you can see that the black lines do pop out, but it does have some side effects. It does create a bit of white speckled noise if I do that too strongly, but this is pretty good enough for someone else doing it. You can see, if you look carefully, you should be able to see some... I don't really have a big zoomed in version of my... Oh wait, no, I did have this. Okay, that's better. That's better. So if you look carefully, you should see some fringing around the black lines where you see like white speckled dots. It might be more visible if I turn off the pixelization, but if I turn up the sharpness, it will become more and more visible. So doing a bit of this is okay, but this is one method, but this is the method I used in the test video. I decided to do something else though. If I just turn down the sharpness, and what I did instead was actually apply a lookup table. So it's called an LUT filter in OBS, which just stands for lookup table. And I tried to pick out what kind of lookup table I wanted, but I eventually found one. This is where I opened my web browser actually. That I totally forgot to open up the web page for. But let's... Oh wow, the page is down. Okay, it wasn't down yesterday. Okay, never mind then, I'm not opening that up. But essentially, I created a lookup table that's actually based on the color palette of the Philips CDI. And I found one online. There isn't really a lot of information about CDI color palettes. There are a lot for the NES palette, but there wasn't one for the CDI, so I just took one from there. from as far as I can tell, like this is the 90s at this point. It can do a fair number of colors. So the palette that I found, even though the website is down at the moment, it was inspired from the CDI game. So the colors kind of resemble the actual animations from the game. So I thought that was a pretty good choice for a really quick and nasty option. If I wanted to, do it for more fully, I'd do more research, but it was kind of a rush job. And let's see, if I just let's see here. And if I just switch to desktop mode, so OBS can use a lookup table that's on the right here, but I essentially converted it to a lookup table on the left, which is based on the CDI palette. For the actual video test, I just did a really simple posterize, which is essentially this. You can see that there are lots and lots of like more pixelized version of this, and that was in the test video. But then I decided to do it more proper and apply an actual CDI posterization kind of filter to the lookup table. And at the moment, if I go back to just a normal view here, that's me essentially applying the lookup table to it as a filter. So if I turn it back on, you should be able to see that I'm using a CDI-esque color palette, but that was actually still not enough. So if I do this, you can see that the black line is actually still not popping up enough. So I actually ended up doing further modifications, just more manual modifications to the lookup table to kind of crush the blacks even further. So this is just the plain CDI lookup table that I made based on that online palette, and then this is me crushing the blacks even further to make the black lines pop out even more. And after that, I applied a color correction filter to kind of just adjust the colors to make it stick to like what I wanted. So it was a really long series of steps. Took like a few hours for me to figure out, but a lot of it is based on old retro emulation principles. So it was all stuff I could figure out quite quickly. Like for example, the pixelize filter, I knew what resolution I had to target. It took a bit of trial and error to figure out, but I figured out that this game is actually running in 640 by 360, so I just pixelized it to that same resolution, so it matched. And because of that trick as well, I can actually play a little bit of a silly thing, a bit of a silly prank on you guys if I really wanted to. Because this is actually not the only lookup table I made. I decided to mess around some more and make a number of other lookup tables, such as Windows mode, Windows 4-bit color. So I made this color palette. So if I go back into the game, I can just apply this to the entire stream, and we are essentially playing as if this was playing on a Windows 95 PC or a Windows 3.1 PC with only 16 colors. So I can continue doing this if you really want.
What a lovely day.
And yes, that's the power of color correction.
Gamer is great. Haven't you noticed his return?
No, that dreadful villain. Heavens to Betsy, I just want to get back to the ballroom.
So yeah, we are entering nightmare territory now, because I'm applying a stupid filter. Of course, I do need to. I can actually apply more color correction here, just increase the contrast a bit. It's like we're truly playing on the 90s now, aren't we? We really are. Or if you really wanted, if I really wanted to, I could make it even worse, if you really want, and go with actual CGA color palette, which is probably not, like, I'm not really selling this game well, am I? Like, I'm sure the developer is. I'm not sure if he sees, like, if he sees this, I'm not sure if he will like this or not, to be honest. That this is probably like, oh my god, the desert is so bright that everything here is yeah, that's okay. I probably shouldn't. I'm just trolling everyone at this point. Yeah, so this is what the game would be like if it was playing on an old CGI graphics adapter. And it's not fun. It's not, well, it's not fun to watch, I think. Let's switch to this instead. This is probably a bit more tolerable because there are 16 colors instead of 4. Yes, I turned on light mode. This is what would happen if these CDI games got ported to a Windows 95 PC with only 64 megabytes of RAM. That's what we're talking about here. And by the way, this is not a feature in the game. It's me just applying a stupid filter to the stream itself. Of course, I probably shouldn't stick to that for too long. Let's see. So yeah, the only other thing I can really show with this is I could load my original model and you would see the colors, like just with limited colors with that same filter, but you can kind of see that in the thumbnail for the stream, I think, because I did apply that filter to the thumbnail as a bit of a gag. But I can load that up as well if you really wanted to, but I don't think you need to. Yeah, so let's just turn everything off now. That's enough of a segue. Let's just continue playing until I feel like I need to stop. So, that made you feel colorblind. Well, I mean, yeah, the CGA graphics card and the color palette is not that great. Oops. So yeah, that was essentially it. It's a combination of me applying the filters, like very specific filters, to a new model, which is very high contrast. So, oh, actually, I actually had a monochrome one as well, which was really great. But I could tinker with that a bit more later if you'd really want to see that. Oh, that was shortcuts everywhere. That's nice. Okay, second beacon.
Any news?
The forces of evil underestimated your prowess. I believe they may fear you.
Ha! Well, they can join the club.
Where's my father?
His Majesty requests your presence.
Oh boy!
Alone!
Father?
It really does look like a muffin, doesn't
See
it?
you, Arzette. I'm not long for this world. It'll soon be up to you to lead Faramore.
Don't talk that way. Even if it were true, I can't lead a kingdom.
That's a sudden
You
plot
will
twist.
lead this kingdom through its best days. I'm certain of it.
I must return to my quest. Goodbye, Father.
Okay, that was the second beacon. Shellanax, that's a nice name. Okay, where do I go next? I'm not sure where to go now. I guess I'll just pick a world. Okay, that's death. That's okay. Right, red laser beam.
It's good to be with a fellow member of high society.
Indubitably. Would you
In a
mind stepping
bog.
aside?
Regrettably, my considerable hunger must be satiated prior to discussing any moving arrangements. Alas, I won't accept commoner food. I require fine dining. Perhaps situated under a forest
At the
rock.
camera.
You understand? Hmm?
Clear as mud.
Okay. So this is a different quest line, I think. Let's exit to map. Ah, now this is my jam. It's a snow place. Must find more souls. That was my attempt at an evil laugh. Did it sound evil enough? It's probably a work in progress. Oh. There's like an invisible block there for some reason. Yoink. More candles. Oh, okay. That, who is this?
Place? It's too chilly for you, don't you think?
I'm looking for jewel shards.
I too seek treasure. In warmer places. If you find the crystal of refraction, bring it to me.
Why should I?
My dear, if you wish to scour cursed places for jewels, you better come well prepared. I can give you protection against evil energy, if you help me.
Is that it? Oh, okay. That was just... Break the targets. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a very Smash Brothers-esque thing, man. Let's see. So I need to... I already forgot what I had to look for. That's not good. I probably can't do anything here. Okay. This area is filled with evil spirit energy. You will die if you stay here. That's not enough time to read it. I think there was something here I was supposed to do, but I forgot. Oh, really? Ah, right, this. So I need to find a candle to get up there, but I don't know what's... Okay, there's nothing there. And like there's one on the other side there, I can barely see it. But, like I don't know how to get over there. Okay. I may actually be in a kind of stuck moment, which is a bit awkward, because the game's not telling me where to go next. Oh, there are more levels.
Welcome to the kingdom's finest library. Our volumes cover all manner of subjects. Please help yourself.
Do you have anything on Dimer?
Well, you would ask about that. No, and if I may be so bold, I'd say this mess could have been avoided if the Book of Ocarin was kept by a skilled librarian like myself.
Yeah.
Skills? Like prioritizing the romance section?
Quiet, you miserable wretch!
Ha. Okay, so nothing useful here. Oh, really nothing useful here. Okay. So, it's another key. What am I missing? So I need to give this guy some food in order to enter the building. And I suppose I can't actually get it from here. So where would I get that from?
It's good to be with a fellow.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's no platform over there. I never found anything interesting here, did I? So there's a blue... Oh, wait. Why is this game so open-ended? Candle. Okay, so I have a candle. I know where the candle for that is, but I can't jump high. I wonder if I actually need to burn those tapestries to progress, or if it's like an optional thing. No, that's not it. Where am I going? I thought I'd be done like in 3 hours or something. Okay. Okay. So... Okay, I can burn. Oh, I can burn that if I want. Why is that at number 3? Okay, I need 3. Huh. Okay. So, let's see. So I am going to do something that I haven't done since, I suppose the last time I played a retro game like this, and it's where's my? Okay, a spare sheet of paper. And pen. Where am I writing utensils? Okay. So because I get the feeling I need to take notes. Because there is no journal in this game.
This place? It's too chilly for you, don't you think?
I'm looking for jewel shards.
I too seek treasure. In warmer places. If you find the crystal of refraction, bring it to me.
Crystal of refraction.
My dear, if you wish to scour cursed places for jewels, you better come well prepared. I can give you protection against evil energy, if you help me.
Protection and gives evil energy protection. Now, if I knew I had to do this, I would include an additional gimmick where I would draw my notes directly on the screen, but I can't do that right now. So, oh, whoops, that's okay. I'm not French. Okay, so crystal of refraction gives me protection against evil energy, which let me go to that level. And this guy wants food. The frog wanted food. Some kind of sophisticated food. I probably don't need to replay the scene, but I'm going to venture a guess and say that it's actually in this level somewhere, because it's just... Well, at this point I'm kind of just metagaming here, because it's a linear progression of levels. So I need to figure out how to... Like, what kind of... Like, where would I find, like, an insect or something? Oh, unless... I think I need 2 candles, don't I? So... I need to find a candle somewhere else. Which makes things a bit more awkward. Because that's the only other path that I can go to. So that means I need to... So in order to go to here, I need to go to here, and in order to go to here, I need to go to there, and then in order to go to there, I need to go to there first, and then in order to go to there, I need to go to here first. That's, excellent. It's like open-ended level design, but not really. I probably can't get anything else from the fairy.
Oh, thank allow me to heal you?
All right.
Okay, so that was just a heal. Oh, what is this? Candle. But it's stuck behind blue. Oh, what is that? I could consume a candle to get it. I think that's probably like a life up or something. If I'm going for 100% completion. I could get it, but then I'd shoot myself in the foot if I got that. No. And there's nothing else here. It's just that life up. So, okay. Ah, there's this. Okay, I have a second candle now. And there's still that other candle, which I suppose I need like some kind of high jump or double jump. Okay. Ah, exclamation mark. Ah, right, I just remembered. So I was talking about how I've played a VCR game before, right? Like there was a game built into the OS of the VCR, and it was still made by Philips, oddly enough. But it means that I am actually familiar with the idea of playing a game with a television remote. And I must say, something I really appreciate here, and I can definitely imagine because I've done it, is the sheer amount of lag that playing this on a CDI would have been like. Because if you've ever used a television remote, you have to point it at the screen, and you have to always hold it like in a certain position in order to hold it, like pointed in a certain direction. And it was fairly responsive, but it's hard to say how responsive it really was, because it was one directional, right? Like you were only sending like an infrared beam to the TV or the VCR to control it, and it was decent enough. I remember playing that VCR game. I really wish I had a way to take it out and actually produce a video with it, because I really want to like share that somehow. But it was... for some reason I have fond memories of the strangest things, and I just remember that game as well. And there's no way for me to kind of convey the type of lag that it had. But it was still a fun game.
A scarecrow?
I am more than just a mere scarecrow. I can teleport.
You can't leave here, can you?
No! But if I please Dharma, he'll surely boast to my power.
You know, I could teach you.
Wise, prepare to be shocked!
Shut? Aww. Oh, there's no cooldown on the shield. Okay, so this is... Nothing complicated about this. I just need to like not be reckless with my moves. Like that. Okay. the ants didn't die. Okay.
Caw! Princess, I can't thank you enough.
I should be thanking you.
Macaw! No, you gave me the courage to face my greatest fear. You pushed me. You push him off. Allow me to teach you to move like a crow. Good. I must be off. There are more crows to liberate.
What did he teach me? Backstep. Press down and jump to... That's it. I thought it was... You know, I literally learned how to slide backwards. Like... What's the Moonwalker song again? It's not Smooth Criminal, is it? Smooth Criminal. Cause this is Thriller. Thriller. No. Okay, let's... Why do I not know the song? Which song was it that he did the Moonwalker on? Oh, so much for that. Okay, so I'm assuming... What now? I gained an ability here. That feels like such a useless ability. What did that even... So, like, I slide backwards, and that's it. Like, that's it.
It's
That's
good to be with a fellow member of high
I'm
society.
just facepalm, you know.
Indubitably. Would you mind stepping aside?
Regrettably, my considerable hunger must be satiated prior to discussing any moving arrangements. Alas, I won't accept commoner food. I require fine dining. Perhaps situated under a forest
Food?
rock. You understand?
Under a forest rock. Oh, I did break open... I need to like write this stuff down. Forest, I did break open a rock here. So much backtracking. That was not deliberate. These hitboxes are huge. Was there something here? Ah! A golden fly. I'm going through this a bit. Had to solve a few things. Oh, God. No, okay. I'm being a bit too hasty here.
As they say, bon appetit.
Ew.
Exquisite. Quite. Now I shall partake in a stroll.
Boing. I can't get up there. Oh, wait a minute. That netting. Yeah. I probably should have just tried too much. At least I had the key. See, now I'm applying speedrun strategies where I'm not trying to kill everything. I'm just trying to, like, avoid them. Also, I have a gun, so... Oh, okay, is that friendly?
What a pretty garden.
Oh, you're too kind, lady. Too bad I can't plant anymore. Me darn shovel broke.
Don't worry. I'll find you a new one.
Oh, gosh.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Let's hope it's locked. Oh no. Oh no. I shouldn't have jumped recklessly. At least there's a checkpoint. It's not that big of a difference from easy mode, I think, because all it has is health drops, and the game feels simple enough. I do need to find a key though. Ah, another beacon. I did not expect that.
Father!
Ah, Arzette. I'm glad you're here.
What's wrong? What happened?
Nothing, my daughter. It's simply the end of my journey. I'm going to meet my ancestors. Don't cry,
okay.
Arzette. I've lived a long, fortunate life. I have no regrets. Wagram, your service to the kingdom pales only to our friendship. Dale, I'm glad you're here. Arzette,
Okay.
your Faramore's future.
Like, yeah, it's nice for being here, I guess.
I love you.
I love you too, Father. I will do more than defeat Daimer's evil. I'll end it for good.
Spriggan Volcano, Badonk? Okay. Badonk Beach. That's probably full of badonks. Raihan? Bone Jail? So it seems like I'm about halfway through the game. After about 2 hours. I did take like a bit of a segue there and stop there for like explaining the Vtuber model, which I don't feel it's that remarkable, but there was interest in it, and it was apparently quite fitting. So, what now though? So the lady here needs a crystal of refraction in order for me to enter there. Oh wow, that guy's just chilling in lava.
Radical. It's royalty.
Aren't you a little warm?
You can't beat the heat. Though it's pretty gnarly in the volcano. Only reason why you'd want to go down there is for your spirit. Know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
I don't know.
Tubular.
Is it death? Yes, it's death. Okay. Badonk Beach. Okay, so this is also a dead end. And I died by going into the water. Okay. Ooh, this looks quite serene. And it's locked. Okay. Let's just see what's in here.
This is the best fish in the
that's
kingdom,
a very colourful fish.
but it's missing something. What could it be?
Salt?
Have you tried seasoning?
Seasons? Like winter? Get out of here! Unless you can make it snow flavor, you're wasting my time.
So she wants some ice. The fish. Let me write this down. Fish lady wants snow. Okay. This is more complicated than I thought, I will say. So what is this? I wonder if there are any other quests I can get here.
I say.
No.
I declare this the safest place in the land.
Can't, no. Why is he there?
Howdy there, stranger.
Nope. Okay. Right. So, this is... I'm playing this for 2 hours now. Well, about 2 hours. And... this is more sophisticated than I thought it would be. There's a lot of non-linearity, there's lots of backtracking and side quests. This is like, I have no idea what the original game was really like, because I've never played it. But this is surprisingly sophisticated. I thought it'd be like a short game that was non-linear, like just stage after stage after stage. But there are side quests, there's a hub town, there's multiple paths. Like, this is way more than I thought, and I thought it would be like a short 3-hour game or something. But I'm like halfway through and I'm not done, and I'm not sure what to think of it. Like, this is surprisingly impressive, and yeah, it has a weird retro art style. Like, it really reminds me of 90s PC gaming, with lots of mismatching art styles, but still limited to like the low resolution. I think that's what I really like the most here. It's like the game's like the styles are mismatching, but it's still limited in color palette and resolution, which still kind of has a weird kind of unification of it. It's not unlike other cheap indie games with mismatching art styles, which I've tended to be bothered by. But yeah, it kind of makes me want to continue playing. But let's see. Yeah, I am about halfway through, I think, but I'm also like, I'm kind of stuck again, aren't I? Like, I don't know where to progress. I need to find some sort of crystal. I found the beacon here, so like I feel like there's nothing else to do here. Do I need to find more candles or the crypt? I still can't enter there. I didn't really try the volcano. I'm sensing a lot of insta-death. Just straight down, isn't it? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Okay, there's no time to stop. Just. Why does this level have to restart there? Let's skip the coin. That's a candle. Crystal of refraction. Aha! That's handy. And that's death. Well, I don't need anything else to set. Okay, so I should probably figure out when to stop streaming soon, which is probably soon. Kinda just want to solve this thing with the snow lady first. Okay, what is she gonna give me?
About that pendant.
Well, I certainly won't be needing it anymore. Farewell.
So it's a bit hard to spot, but there do seem to be compression artifacts in these videos, unfortunately. You saw that in that crystal, so... I'm just shooting everything with my gun now, huh? Why is this song so groovy? Locked. The key must be around here somewhere. There it is. So I need to jump, I need to do some kind of line jump down. Oh, ladder mechanics. That's my last lantern. Right. Don't slash the projectile with the thing. Just use the shield thing. Oh, who is this?
You know how to put the moves on ghouls. I'm grateful for you sucking it to those unruly ghosts. Feeling bones from tonight. Here's something that'll really have you all shook up. My work is pretty grave, but that doesn't mean I can't groove in my bone-suede shoes.
Is this supposed to be Elvis? This gauntlet can punch with the strength of bombs. It can also destroy grey-colored barriers. I remember seeing one of them. He just gave me it. Oh, I have a cap of 500. That means I should buy some stuff. Is that it? So let's see, let's restock on, what is that? Power stones. I haven't really used the bombs. Let's just buy some power stones just in case, I suppose. I'm going to use, I'll just grab one of them. How many do I get? Just one. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's just use all the money. Okay, so I guess that's kind of it. I could play to completion, but it's just gonna be a bit of a drag, I think. Ooh, I wonder, how do I get that key? I'm just getting distracted all the time, aren't I? I guess that just, okay, that did nothing. I really am just getting distracted all the time. So, I suppose that's kind of it. I don't really know when or where to call it, but I don't think there's really anything else interesting for me to kind of explore here, at least during a stream. So, and I already kind of talked over a lot of subjects, I think, regarding, say, you know, just some past experience that I had with Philips and their games. It's not CDI, but I have played like a weird thing. And also I just liked the animations, like even though it's kind of a meme and kind of janky, the originals, this really does still remind me of the Humongous Entertainment stuff from the past. And it is oddly fun. It is oddly fun, and like it's like, I think it feels strange for me to say that, because like it's an earnest attempt at creating something that was kind of a joke, you know, but it's just somehow good. Like I could have taken this in different directions, like messing with more filters and stuff like that, or somehow making it more cursed, but I guess I just don't want to do it that way. So yeah, that's kind of it from me, I think, and I hope that there was something educational in this, even if it was just the silly Vtuber model that I made just as a one-off. So I suppose that's it, and I'll see you another time. So I don't do streams regularly, so you'll just have to wait and see until I decide what I want to do next when it comes to this thing. So yeah, I think that's it, and bye. Let me just mess with one more little cursed thing, because I actually forgot to do that. I actually also have a Game Boy filter here. So, which is definitely, I definitely don't think it's playable or watchable, but I could have also done that. So, like, this is, yeah, okay, let's, alright, that's the end now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. See you later.